Welcome back to the channel. Please like and subscribe. I want to start this video off a little bit different, guys. In the last video, you saw me working on our Lincoln Navigator. Now, in doing so, we changed out the water pump, and we also had a bad electrical connectors for both of the camshaft sensors. So we got the water pump in. We couldn't get it to burp just sitting there. We tried, taking the cap off, making, revving it a little bit. It had come up to heat, or temp, I guess you should say, however you want to say it. It had come up to normal operating temperature. So in doing so, nothing happened. We burped out a little bit, but we still weren't getting any hot air out of the vents, which means there was no air or water circulating through the block and through the heater core. So as a last resort, we made sure to bring some water with us, and we drove the vehicle. And sure enough, at one point it spiked up. It said it was overheating, shut the car off, flashing. It thought it was dying. It was just purging the system. It burped, put in some more fluid because that dropped all the way down. It burped a couple more times. We were starting to get hot air out of the heater vents. Everything was kosher. We burped it a couple times. Drove it a little bit more, burped it a couple more times. Since then, no issues. Comes right up to normal operating temps and stays there. No water in the oil, anything like that, so we don't have a head gasket problem as of right now. So, but we kept getting a check engine light. It started idling real rough and poorly. So I did some more research. I am a GM guy, guys. I will say it. I was unaware of this when I put the new connectors on for the crankshaft or camshaft sensors, that they are polarityed. GM has their sensors, power comes from the control module down to the sensor and then grounds out. Ford has it go back to the control module, and I had one of them was reversed. I thought I had it both of them on the same line, but to be honest with you, I didn't think it really mattered, but it does. So that's where a good manual came into. We looked up the schematics, and that's when I realized gray, red, main gray with red stripe was ground back to the PM. So we picked a polarity on that. We did right side because I did take out the plugs. This is the original connector. It's not in bad shape, guys. The problem was, like I said, it had been sheared off. And to give you an idea how badly it sheared those wires off, that is the connector. I'll let you get in real tight there, guys. That's all that's left of the wire. That's for both of them, guys. I mean, that's it. I couldn't tell what color it was on that one. So I had to use the one connector that was good, and it gave us just a little bit of color reference. And I'm not kidding, guys, just a little bit. So I depinned one of the plugs, the one that I thought was bad, moved the pins, flipped them, because it's only a 2-pin connector, and also bought brand new cam sensors, guys. Now, I wanted to film that, but I was unable to. We needed the vehicle. It was a time crunch, and we needed the vehicle. So, and that's why I'm telling it about like this, guys. So, new cam sensors, and flip that wire. Has run flawlessly since. No codes. I have driven it now almost 200 miles. No problem. Idle smooth. Matter of fact, saying that, guys, it actually idles smoother than it was, or did, I'm sorry. And the throttle takeoff was real touchy. I mean, you put down a little bit, man, she jerked right off the line like a jackrabbit. Now it's pushed down a little bit, and she just smoothly goes like a Lincoln should. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Ford Lincoln guy, but a Lincoln's a high-end car. She should glide off the line. Now, if you want to go, it'll go. But everyday drive, it should just glide off that line. And now it does. So apparently I may have had a cam sensor that was going out. You can see that they're pretty crusty. So if you wipe it off, they're used. I would suspect factory original, so 284,000 miles on them. Now that being said, I also wanted to bring this point up to them, guys. So this cam sensor, this would be the Triton, what is it, the 5.3, 5.4? Triton 3 valve. It uses one bolt to hold it to the block, and it's got an O-ring. There's no gasket sealer or anything like that. It's just this O-ring. So when you guys are pulling these out, putting them in, take a dab of grease. Usually there's, like I just wiped it off, but there's usually a little grease on here or oil from the engine because it's in the engine. Take a little bit of that, or even fresh if you have it, and put it around your O-ring. And then when you put it in, you can clock it in, and it won't tear these. If these are dry and you're trying to put them in the block, it will tear them. Then you will have an oil leak. So depinning them and putting in new ones fix the problem on the Lincoln. We'll just make a mess. My garage, my counter here, guys, you can barely see it. I got it hidden for a reason. It's a mess. So we're going to clean up before the next segment. So that being said, we got 2 projects today for the big white GMC farm truck. It has a Titan tank in it, but the Titan tank has malfunctioned. It's a Gen 1 tank. They're up to Gen 6, so they're making quite a bit of improvements. And that's why I like this company. They just don't build it and be done with it. They actually made improvements. That being said, it needs a new tank. So we're going to try to install a tank. I went up there, got the tank. Once again, a huge shout out to Titan Tanks. Honors their warranty. Brandon and technical support, more than helpful. More than helpful. Gave me all the paperwork, everything ready to go for this transfer. Now, mine's a little more complicated because we also have a fast sump on it. So it's going to be, I'm not going to film much of the changeover because, like I said, my tank is not a stock tank anymore. I have a fast sump. Now, if you're having a fast sump, this will work great for you. It's going to be a little messy. It's going to be a little involved because of the sump. That being said, the other thing that we are doing is a transmission shift lever bushing. On your transmission, there's a lever that comes down. Think of it as a 90-degree dog leg. And a little pin comes out. This clicks on it, and it moves. And that's what engages the transmission from park to neutral to reverse and all your gears on your lever or lever. So the bushing on the transmission side is worn out. It is actually not attached anymore. I zip tied it for our trip. The part has come in, so we are going to put it in there. Now this is the SI2 kit, and it is from bushingsfix.com. They send you both bushings, one for the column and the transmission, and an installation tool. Right there, guys. So we're going to do that first and make sure that this works. Now, with their tool, it seems pretty simple. Now, I have heard, I've never done this. We're learning together, guys. This is YouTube University. I've never done this. It's pretty straightforward. So, watching their video, they have a ton of installation videos. That's why I went with them. They had good reviews. Once again, that's bushingfix.com for transmissions. They say this is better than the factory original equipment. Mine is an 05 or 23, so we ought to be pretty good on years. If this lasts another 20 years, I'll be happy. If I'm still driving it in 20 years, I'll be happy. So, once again, guys, I will take you for the ride. Today is going to be a long outdoor project. I do have to clean up the shop, so my brain's not tweaking, because my brain's going to tweak if I don't clean this and have it ready, because I'm going to have to lay some stuff out. I got to have this thing cleaned up, guys. So please watch for the next segment, And I will take you for the ride. Like I said, the first thing we're going to do in this video, unless things change, is this bushing. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, we did get the bushing in. I don't think you saw a lot of it. I could not get... I thought I'd try this mount that I built. Didn't work. Sorry guys if it was floppy. I haven't even looked at it, so we'll see in editing. But we did get it now. I will say this, guys. Their tool broke. A little shoehorn port. But I did get it in with my picks. And doing that, I was also able to make sure it was picked in there and seated it. I used the transmission a number of times. It feels solid. Went back underneath. It hadn't popped off. So we're going to call it a win, guys. Another project that you are able to successfully do on your vehicle. And once again, it is bushingfix.com. They have just about every make and model now that use these plastic bushings. They say they last longer. We'll find out. So once again, guys, bushing, they did not sponsor this, trust me. Like I said, I'm complaining because their tool broke. But Dorman, a bunch of other guys sell that type of stuff. So if you need a bushing for your transmission end shift lever, the bushing, the little plastic bushing, it's doable, guys. I will tell you this. On the harder plastic ones, you'll want to soak them in warm to hot water. It makes them a little pliable and easier to get in. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hey guys, welcome back to another segment. Hey, just real quick, plans didn't go as planned. Gee, go figure. So today we're going to do a little headlight restore on the Lincoln Navigator. The headlight's pretty yellow and ugly. So I'm going to do this. It's not too bad to use this stuff. It is a Blue Magic headlight lens restorer. It does a fairly good job on my wife's Hyundai. I don't know how it's going to do on the Lincoln. In the past, I've ended up using a heavy-duty type cleaner for the Lincoln. But they always seem to yellow out every year. So we're going to give this a whirl and see how well it works. I'm not going to film it, me doing that, just sitting in a chair cleaning mirror. No, I'm not doing it. So, next segment, guys, right after this one, somewhere, I will show you, one versus the other after I'm done cleaning. So, stay tuned for that next segment. It's coming up right now. Hey, guys, I just did the Lincoln headlight just like I said I was going to, and it did a really good job. Once again, this is the Blue Magic headlight lens restorer. So let's, hang on. Sorry guys, I'm not good at this camera stuff. That's why I have camera guys for this. There we go, get outside, here we go. As you guys can see, that is really good and clear compared to that one. So I'll step back here. I don't know if this is going to show it up, but I hope it does. There's your difference, guys. As you can see, that one you can actually see all the way into the bucket. This one over here, guys, you cannot see the reflective part on the back. So once again, Blue Magic, got it at O'Reilly's. It's fairly cheap, guys. It's a quick, easy 30-minute project. Be safe. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A couple things didn't go as well as today. A couple things went great. So one of the things that went really well today is we got almost all the headlights cleaned on the vehicles. He actually did the fog lights. Yep. Something a young gentleman can do. Be self-sufficient in changing a fog light. That's something else I want you guys, what I do, guys, is not rocket science. Okay, guys? So taught him how to clean the headlights. So one of the things we'll probably do in a later video, actually I think we can do it now if I've got keys. I do have keys. So we're going to grab this really quick and go outside, and we're going to show you the difference in the headlights and why you need to do headlight maintenance. Hey guys, it's kind of tough to see with the GoPro, but that one compared to this one, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is not as bright and clear as the other one. So we will be doing some more maintenance. This was planned to do it tomorrow anyway, but I wanted to let you guys see the difference in these. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to battery test my son's new car. Now the battery is only a year old by the sticker, but winter's coming and batteries, well, they're batteries, guys. Sometimes they last 20 years, 5 years, 5 months. So we're just going to do a quick battery test. That way you can see it. Now this battery tester, it's about $50 off of Amazon. You can even get them cheaper. I believe I got this one at AutoZone. Almost all your major ones, AutoZones, O'Reilly's, they all carry this type of battery tester. It's also a load tester. This also will check the charging system on the car. So let's put this on real quick and see where we're at, guys. So it's real simple, guys. Positive, negative. You also want to make sure while you're under here, good connectors. Once again, positive and negative. And this is a 600 cranking amp, and you can see we're in the green right now. We hit it. Now you can hit this for 10 seconds max, but about 5 seconds is all you really need. And she is on the good side, guys. So the next thing we're going to have you do, I'm going to grab the camera from the cameraman. He's going to start his car, and we're going to check the charging system. Okay guys, charging system's working good, and everything on this one does look like it is in good working order. So it's winter time, so we always check, or fall, I always check all the vehicles just so we don't have a dead battery in winter. If it looks weak, we replace them. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Wait for the next segment. Hey guys, welcome back to another quick tip for you. So if you've got some wiring loom and it's got some black tape around it and you need to get into it, you could take a pocket knife, you could take a razor blade, and you could start slicing, but you could accidentally hit the wires inside. Now you've got to fix wires inside. The other thing you can do is go to your local Joann, Hobby Lobby, any fabric store, stuff like that. This is called a seam splitter, seam ripper. Okay, it's sharp right here, not very sharp, it's not razor sharp, guys, but it's got a little point and a safety knob. Okay, these are really inexpensive. You can also get them off of Amazon. But you find your opening and you start going up, and just like that, guys, I just sliced off that. Now, you do have to be careful. You know, it is pointing to an extent, and a nice new one, and this is why I recommend getting a dull one. Sometimes we'll cut this plastic, okay, guys? But if you just go in there nice and light, it will cut that off. You can also go in with the ball, okay? So, once again, guys, a seam splitter, and this will help you get into your electrical connectors. Please like and subscribe. Wait for the next segment. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the farm truck. We are putting in a Titan tank. So I already have a Titan tank under there. It's Gen 1. This is the Gen 6. So We already started on the project, guys, a little bit. So we've got some of the straps undone. For me, it's going to be a little easier. A lot of this is just a remove and replace system. So we've got the FASS system, FASS, FASS system. We've got the filters changed out, so that released the pressure on the line so it doesn't drip. We're going to get the tank out here in just a couple minutes. Move it over here. I have a sump. If you see right down here, guys, that is a sump, and that is an aftermarket FASS sump. So it gets rid of what they call quarter tank syndrome. The Dodges, the Chevys, even some Fords suffer from that. So we are going to be getting rid of that. What gets rid of that problem with that? So there's drilling and other things, and we will take you along for the process, guys. So for right now, we're going to get this tank out, and we'll show you the tank side by side and the differences between a Gen 1 and a Gen 6. Please like, subscribe, wait for the next segment. Hey guys, quick update on the pickup. Got the drive line out. I'm working on the fuel lines right now and the FASS system. I got to kind of take a lot of extra things I was unaware of. I thought it was a lot easier. I've been working on it for about 2.5, 3 hours, and the tank's still not out of the truck. I will say this. With the FASS system, the system's a little different. So that is on me. That's not on Titan Tank or Fast. That's strictly on me for not knowing what I'm doing. I do have instructions with pretty pictures. But I will say this, guys. If you like learning new cuss words, do a tank change without a lift. It is what it is, guys. My helper had a previous appointment already, or engagement, so he's gone. It's just me filming. Hey, I hope I'm doing okay, guys. Yes, doing okay. Yeah, zoom in there, guys. We're working on, we got one of the fuel lines off. I haven't got the filler neck yet, guys. That is a mystery to me. They say take the filler neck off, but I can't see the filler neck from any angle, so I don't know how that comes off. And one of the puzzling things is I have a FASS system, FASS, fuel air suppression system. Anyway, that's the name brand. A lot of people have them. The other common name is AirDog. That's the other brand. Anyway, so because of the sump and all that, I don't take fuel out of my fuel tank through the top, through the sending unit anymore. I take it off the bottom with the sump. Feeling around up on the top, and I'm going to take a camera and take a picture of it, there's 3 lines that come out of your sending unit. Suction for fuel send, fuel return from the cooler, and vent. Because I'm no longer taking fuel out of the tank that way, there shouldn't be a line there, but I feel a line there. So I've got to figure out if it's a dead line that I haven't felt long enough, it just dies and they've turned it into a vent line or something similar. So like I said, this is not following the instructions. They're a great tool for if you're doing it. And I want to let you guys know right now, if you do this, plan on taking a day. Now, the one thing I've done to make it easier when I get there, we drained all the fuel out. It was roughly, I'll say, a solid 12 to 13 gallons. I've got 2 5-gallon cans filled and another one partially. So we're going with 13. Part of that 13 also was the fuel out of the fuel filters. I was putting new fuel filters on. I didn't realize I had to take the FASS system on, or I probably wouldn't have spun them on. But that's neither here nor there. It's not a super hard job so far, guys. It's just maddening isn't quite the right word. It is difficult. So I'm trying not to learn too many more new curse words. It's hard. That's one of the reasons I don't record just yet, guys, because if I slip up and say a word, I want this to be a family channel, and I'm not going to lie to you, I am not perfect, guys. I am a pretty rough guy around the edges, but I'm trying to do my best. And that's why I'm doing this right now, guys, is to let you know where I'm at. Like I said, the tank straps are off, a couple other things, and I'll have to show you a trick when we put the tank straps back on, because they've been on and off so much. There's a little plastic bushing that holds the bolt. It is now missing. So we've got a workaround for that, and I will show you that in a future segment when we get this. I may not get my truck done this weekend. Luckily, I have a spare car, and that's, you know, luckily for me and my family. So we are going to take a couple minutes, eat a sandwich, think about it, read the instructions again, and I'll be back with you guys in the next segment. Please like and subscribe. And once again, I truly appreciate every one of you watching this far through the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, new tank, old tank. We got it out. It was a struggle, but we did get her out. Now, I'm not very good at this cameraman stuff, so please bear with me, guys. So the factory way they do this is a ring that counterclockwise or clockwise snaps in. It uses torsion and it pops in. The factory original was bolts. It did not leak, so the bolt system worked fine. Looks like they did a really good job. I don't know how they possibly would have torqued that one without a crow's foot. I ain't got a crow's foot. But just to give you guys some differences between Gen 1 and Gen 6. Once again is these snap locks. And the diameter, guys, 5/16 to 1/2 inch. So that is the new one compared to the old one, guys. That is huge. So noticing my fill neck is super grimy, guys. The fast system is pumping a lot of dirt and grime on that. I think what I am going to do is order a new fill neck hose. I think there's gonna be a lot of new parts on this. The truck does, well, let's see, it's an 05. We're pushing 20 years, guys. So I'm not upset. A lot of this stuff, you know, if I hadn't done any modifications, this stuff would be okay. We wouldn't even be doing this, guys. But when you do modifications, sometimes you do what you do. So a new, and like I said, guys, I'm going to show you this. Get some of these parts off of here. The sending unit, as you guys can see, it's pretty crusty. Is it bad? No. But if this thing goes out, it's 5 hours. Well, it won't be 5 hours next time, but it's a good chunk of change. It's a day's labor for me just to get the thing out, fix it, and put it back in. And for $200, I think I'm going to get a new part. So we're also going to put new U-bolts, or I see U-bolts. I apologize, guys. New U-joints in the drive shaft. I have an aluminum drive shaft. It takes special ones. They'll be here tomorrow. So next weekend we'll be doing that. We got the drive line out. It's not that they're bad, but they're going bad. You can feel it in the way they rotate. They're a little crunchy. So there's some dirt and grime in there. So yeah, we're going to keep working on this, guys, and I will get back to you. I will get back to you in a little bit. I'm going to clean up, start working on the new tank, figuring things out, hoses, clamps. Yeah, it's a little crusty. I still have to get the factory filler neck out here because I'm going to get a whole new hose. So I need to crawl under here and find out what's doing that. I got some other I'm going to replace all the rubber hoses, which means I have to take off the fast system and do some other things, but I can do that with the tank out. So I'm going to keep moving forward, as they say, guys. You know what? hey, that's a better view. I'm going to keep moving forward. The farm truck will get done. And once again, I think this will be well, this is the end of today's video. We appreciate everything. You guys watching, subscribing, watching my shorts and subscribing. That's a big deal to me. I love giving you guys tips and tricks. There are some tips and tricks we're going to have for this. Like I said, one of the bolts, the hanging bracket is it's not stripped out, but the little plastic bushing that would have held it is stripped out. So I'll show you the trick that I'm going to use to get the tank hanger back up there and be able to snap it right in. So once again, this is the end of this video. Appreciate everything that you guys do. We're almost to the point to where we're in the design phase of getting some shirts and hoodies and some hats. FSG, FZG or ZFG. Good grief, guys! I'm having a tough time. This has been hard. I've been out here now close to 5 hours doing this. We're out. My son helped me. It came down, and I didn't realize the vent line wasn't off. So, but once again, Zorn Family Garage ZFG hoodies, hats. We're thinking about doing red, white, and blue, maybe stars and stripes, something patriotic, because we are that type of family. I like doing this stuff. It is frustrating. Don't get me wrong, guys. I know it's frustrating. I learn new curse words when I'm working on stuff like this. But I love doing it, not only for you guys, but for myself. I love learning and then being able to show you guys what went wrong, what went right. And just doing that just makes me happy that I get so many comments. Thank you, didn't know, especially on my tips and tricks, guys. But once again, I know I'm running long, I'm babbling. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We will see you in the next video, and we will start tackling those right there, guys. Those are going back under the beast. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.